have more fun today. I don't know if you've ever had a falafel. Falafel, it's a Middle Eastern food. They're delicious. They're vegan. You might not care about that, but look at this. There's a whole bunch of good things about a falafel. We're going to deep fry them instead of broiling them because you can't be perfectly healthy. Look, you open this up and it's all powder. You have to mix it with water. I've got a package of this. The instructions say mix it with 1.5 cups of water and wait for 15 minutes. That's what we're going to do. While we do that, we need to preheat our oil. I like that smell. We're going to be using small spoons to shape the balls that we will deep fry. We're going to go over deep frying so that you can do it safely. There's so many foods that are delicious when you deep fry them. Everyone knows this. So use some high quality oil, low unsaturated fat, or whatever you want to do. I'm not going to coach you about being healthy unless you ask me specific questions in the comment section. Like for instance, how I lost 38 pounds. I got before pictures, Pat. Fat Doug with the goatee. Okay, so I'm just going to let this absorb the moisture while I tell you all about how to deep fry something. I've got a funky burner here. See how this one turns right on? It's got a piezoelectric thing. You hear it clicking? That lights the gas. Okay, so we've got that. This one doesn't work. There's a little part missing. So it doesn't have a piezoelectric click when you try to click it on. The dangerous part is the gas comes out. So what we'll do is light that gas. We got about an inch and a quarter of oil. If you go with less than that, what's going to happen is when you put the balls of falafel in there to fry, it'll sink to the bottom and stick to the bottom. So you got to kind of play with them all the time. I don't like to do that. I'd rather just have more oil. So I have a smaller pan. You don't want to do this with a frying pan because it would take a lot of oil to get it as deep as we've got it now. You don't want to waste oil. Falafels have a lot of spice in them, so the oil might not be that great to use for something else. Usually you can reuse oil over and over again to fry. I had a friend who did that, and he would just fry up some French fries to get the flavors of something like a falafel out of there. He claimed that he had the oil there for 2 years under his kitchen sink until a mouse got in it. Gross! Gross! Change your oil. Anyway, you could use this a few times, but it's going to have a nice falafel spice to it. This is here because we have an open flame here, and hot oil is much more flammable than cold oil. And if you get a flame going, don't run for an extinguisher or a box of baking soda. Do this. Do that. Smother it. You could put on a hot pad before you do that, but I'm sure that if you've got a kitchen fire, you've got 2 choices. One is maybe try to put it out. 2 is run. Call the fire department from your cell phone while your house burns down. This is not a safety option. Keep a lid that fits that pan that can go on that will extinguish it if it catches fire. No, I'm not going to demonstrate a kitchen fire for you. Sorry. With a falafel, you're going to use a pita. See, these are on sale. Well, they might not be on sale. These are for sale at every grocery store in the country. And I believe this is too, some form of this falafel mix. I'm just going to dice some tomatoes so that we can put them on after everything is ready. I'm going to do the same with the cucumbers. Dice your fingers. The cucumbers for a falafel, I like to peel them. You could use a vegetable peeler. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do this. To me, this looks a little dry. I don't know, what do you think? We gotta test whether that oil is hot yet. It is. Okay, we're gonna cook. And keep that away from the flame so that we don't get a fire going. We only want to do that when we're camping. Okay, I hope we don't fall into the hot grease, but I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. Sorry. Live dangerously. You put this together, you form like a little ball. Drop it in there and get it frying. Doesn't have to be perfect, like everything we cook, okay? I'm gonna have to turn that oil down just a little bit. You can see it's new because it's bubbling almost white, which is beautiful. As it gets older, as you fry and fry more stuff, you will see that the oil turns darker. But we're a long way from dark oil. These are supposed to fry about 3 minutes. You cut one of these in half. You can microwave it. See how it splits open? Isn't that cool? What an amazing invention. The pita. Let's see how we are on the other amazing invention. The falafel. Oh yeah. Falafel deliciousness. Trying to get that first one out of there. That's probably him. Be very careful when you're deep frying, because you can get into trouble real fast with hot oil. You don't want that. Groovy. Like I said, we can heat this up. Put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. You're done. That's great. Okay, some of this and some of that goes in there. Some more of these. You can throw lettuce in there, a little yogurt. There's a thing called tzatziki sauce that I like, but I don't have any dill. I got some yogurt, I might throw it in there. Salt, pepper, lettuce, I don't know, peanut butter, whatever you're thinking. Falafel. Easy. Simple, quick, delicious.